Okay, here we go. Hi, Jack. I'm Nancy. So glad you could be here.
Hi.
Take time out of your busy schedule. This is Vance Gribben.
Okay.
Here you go. I have some things I have to take care of, so I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Wait, Nancy, you can't leave me here alone with him.
Relax, Jack. Just be yourself.
Be myself. Okay, all right. Okay, be myself. All right, I can do this. Hi! I'm Jack Roberts. I'm here to visit you today. So, Lance, it's a great name. You know, I had a friend when I was a kid, his name was Lance too. We used to throw snowballs at cars together. He's in jail now. Oh my gosh, this guy probably can't even hear what I'm saying. All right, let's see, okay, about 9 minutes to go, all right. So how about them Diamondbacks? Too bad they traded old Randy Johnson, huh? You ever been to a game down at the ballpark? I bet the handicap seating, boy, it's probably best seat in the house. You got some drool hanging there? Oh boy. Nurse, Nancy.
Just grab a Kleenex and wipe it off.
Who said that?
I did. Can you give me a hand here? Kleenex, please. Look, I know my drool is gross, but I don't look half as dumb as you do standing there with your big yap hanging open. It's me, Jack. Now smile. You're on candid camera.
Where? What camera?
Relax, pal. I'm kidding.
Are you talking to me?
Houston, we have contact.
No. It says right here you have no verbal communication skills.
Well, it also says my name is Vance, not Lance.
Oh. Just sorry about that.
So, what you want to talk about?
Well, let's see.
Only about 8 minutes to go, pal. Don't worry, I won't bite. I drool a little, but I won't bite. So, what brings you here?
Well, you know, I decided to volunteer for the Special People's... wait a minute. How can I hear you?
Maybe you can. Maybe it's a dream. Or some kind of weird cosmic convergence that allows us to communicate. Or maybe it's God.
God?
Yeah, perhaps a divine inner appointment.
Yeah, right.
So, what are you doing here on a Tuesday morning anyway? Shouldn't you be at work?
Oh, you know, I had a little bit of time off, so I thought that I
You got laid off, huh?
All right, that's none of your business.
It's all right, I got fired once,
Okay,
too.
I didn't get fired, okay? They just made a few cutbacks, okay? End of conversation. We are now officially changing the subject.
Okay, tell me about your family.
3 kids, 2 dogs, a wife.
In that order?
No, not in that order.
Pretty stressed out, huh? So, how are you gonna make ends meet?
Listen, okay, this is weird enough that I'm somehow hearing your thoughts, okay? You don't need to know my life story.
Oh, then I guess you're here to soothe a guilty conscience, huh? You figure that since God is punishing you with unemployment, you'll just come down here and grab some brownie points with him by visiting the poor and needy.
Wait a minute, pal, all right? Listen, you don't even know me or why I'm here.
And you don't know me or why I'm here. Look in the envelope in my pouch. It tells the whole story. Accident destroyed my memory, so my mom wrote out the entire account. April 22nd, 1979. It was Easter Sunday. My girlfriend Linda and I and some other friends were driving up to Saguaro Lake. Along one of the curves, my truck lost control and we hit a wall. I flew through the windshield and my head hit the pavement.
Says here you were in a coma for 6 weeks.
I guess so. I have no recollection of the accident or my stay in the hospital. When people read me that letter, it's almost like hearing somebody else's story, not mine.
One of your friends died in the crash, huh?
Yeah, Linda's best friend. She was 5 months pregnant at the time.
Oh, man. You were only 18 years old. I mean, you were barely even adult. What did you want in life?
Probably the same things you want. Good family, good job.
What'd you want to do?
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
So you were once normal? I mean, I thought you were always handicapped.
Normal is a relative term, Jack. You see, we're all just temporarily abled. Sooner or later, we're all disabled in one way or another.
Listen, I'm sorry about the accident. I didn't know.
Apology accepted. But you know you're right about the handicap scene at the stadium. It is awesome. After one game, they took us into the clubhouse a few years ago. I got an autographed baseball from Randy Johnson.
Whoa.
Go ahead, look in my pouch.
Oh, man. Look at that.
Hey, you all right back there?
Yeah, everything's cool.
So you're gonna tell me about it?
About what?
Oh, gee, I don't know. Grown men usually don't cry over a souvenir, Jack. What's on your mind?
It's just it reminds me of a friend, Paul.
Let me guess. Baseball lover.
Yeah, he loved baseball, man. You know, we actually went to the first game down at the Bank One ballpark together. Lucky Stiff got a foul ball, too. That's actually why I'm here, kind of as a favor to him.
How could this be a favor to him?
About 3 years ago, Paul was in this terrible car accident, kind of like yours. When I went to visit him in the hospital after the crash, he was in a coma. He was all hooked up to all these tubes and monitors. His body was so bruised up, I barely even recognized him. Before I left that day when I visited him, I made this promise, that I was going to come and visit him every week. Just sit and talk with him, maybe read him the sports page, stuff like that. But then work started getting real hectic. I kept putting it off, and actually I didn't feel too badly about it because he was getting better and better. And then after 8 months, on the night before he was going to be released, he suffered this massive brain hemorrhage, and it killed him instantly. Tuesday mornings were my promise to Paul. So I guess you're right. I'm here to soothe a guilty conscience.
Life is short, Jack. Sometimes the blind turns come out of nowhere.
I just wish I could bring back some of those lost chances. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be here to comfort you.
Don't worry, you have.
It's just that you sitting there, man, it's just like, I never thought I could talk about Paul, but it's almost like I'm talking to him now. I'm sorry, I know that sounds really weird.
No weirder than you hear in my thoughts.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, congratulations.
What?
Your 10 minutes is up. You made it.
What? Oh, man, no. Oh, man, Vance, actually, I'm kind of enjoying talking to you. It's kind of helped me clear my head a little bit.
Wish I could get my head cleared. First thing I do is dress myself. Look at me. I look ridiculous in this shirt.
Oh, man, how do you do it, Vance? I mean, how do you stay so positive with so little?
Jack, God made us body, soul, and spirit. My first two don't work that great. And a lot of people think that my spirit is handicapped too. Not true.
Yeah. Not true indeed.
Only thing that lasts is what's on the inside. You see, man looks to the outside, but God looks to the heart.
I wonder what he sees when he looks at mine.
But for some unknown reason, God put these limitations on me. And now I have no other choice but to make him first.
Oh, no, you got choices. Vance, you could be angry, you could be bitter.
Oh, I tried those. You just waste a lot of time trying to change things you have no control over.
Kind of like my job situation.
You know, when I get this whole body thing straightened out, I don't think I want to be a veterinarian anymore. I want to be a psychologist.
Oh, man. Psychologist, huh? Well, judging by the way you've been talking to me, pal, I'd say you already are.
Oh, Jack, I am so sorry to leave you here for so long. I got caught up in some things. Are you okay?
Yep. Vance is quite the conversationalist.
You two were conversing?
Sort of.
Well, I'm glad you two had a good visit.
Yeah, kind of like a divine appointment. Hey. Thanks, Vance.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
I've learned that all of life comes down to one thing.
What's that, Vance? What's that?
Put God first. Always.
Seek God, huh? It seems so simple.
Exactly. Hey, keep the ball. Paul would have wanted you to.
I'll see you next Tuesday morning. I promise.